The story of Dr. Harold Shipman, one of the world's most notorious serial killers, is both chilling and perplexing. Shipman might have remained undetected for longer if not for a critical mistake involving his computer. Imagine a respected doctor or a trusted friend to his patients, known figure in the communities, using his clinic not to save lives, but to take them. This is the unsettling story of how Dr. Harold Shipman turned his profession into a means of committing mass murder. In the small town of Hyde in England, with a population of just 30,000, Dr. Shipman carried out his horrific acts unnoticed for 23 years. Even after killing over 250 people, no one suspected him until he made one small mistake. Why did he kill so many? How did he avoid detection for so long? And what clue finally unmasked him? Welcome back to another thrilling episode from Being Mysterious. Dr. Harold Shipman operated his clinic in Hyde, near Manchester, England. With a total population of around 30,000, 3,000 of them were his patients. He primarily targeted elderly patients who lived alone, ensuring no one would question their deaths. Shipman built strong relationships with these patients, often visiting them at home, listening to their troubles, and making them feel cared for. Some trusted him so deeply that they even gave him the keys to their homes. This trust made him famous in Hyde. People believed Dr. Shipman had a unique way of caring for the elderly through conversation. However, he used these interactions to gather personal details. Who lived alone, who had wealth and property, and who had limited family connections. Once he had this information, Shipman would administer lethal overdoses of medicine, killing his patients. Because his victims were already over 80 years old, their deaths appeared natural and no one suspected foul play until Shipman himself made a critical error. Dr. Shipman began his career in Pontefract, a town 70 kilometers from Hyde, working in a hospital. In 1974, he moved to Todmorden, where he became a general practitioner at the Abraham and Merod Medical Center. It was here that his dark tendencies first came to light. Shipman was caught prescribing large quantities of a drug called pethidine to his patients, though he was secretly using it himself. Pethidine, a powerful painkiller, is highly addictive. Shipman's addiction led him to overprescribe the drug, giving small amounts to patients while keeping most of it for personal use. His patients, unaware of the drug's effects, grew dependent on him, trusting him even more. After being caught, Shipman was fired and his medical license was nearly revoked. However, he avoided severe consequences by paying a fine of $600 and admitting himself to a rehabilitation center. By 1977, he resurfaced in Hyde, where he became a general practitioner at Donnybrook Medical Center. In the 1980s, Shipman continued his medical practice. Although he temporarily stopped killing, he did not quit his drug habit. His murders escalated in 1993 when he opened his own clinic in Hyde. For years, he killed without raising suspicion, carefully manipulating death certificates and recommending cremation to destroy evidence. In March 1998, Dr. Linda Reynolds, who worked at Brooks Surgery, a clinic opposite Shipman's, noticed a troubling pattern. She reported that Shipman had lost 16 patients in 3 months, while her own clinic, with 3 times more patients, had only 14 deaths during the same period. Further suspicion arose when it was discovered that many of Shipman's deceased patients were cremated. This practice was unusual for the community. The area was predominantly Christian, where burials were the more common tradition. Dr. Reynolds filed a report with the Manchester coroner. she highlighted a troubling pattern in Shipman's deceased patients. Most were elderly women found dead at home. Often, they were discovered in well-dressed positions, such as sitting on a chair. Shipman was frequently the last person to see them alive, raising serious concerns. Despite these red flags, the police investigation found no concrete evidence. As a result, the case was closed after a month. Shipman's downfall began with the suspicious death of Kathleen Grundy, an 81-year-old former mayor of Hyde, on June 24, 1998. Shipman was the last person to see her alive. After her death, Kathleen's daughter, Angela Woodruff, became suspicious. Angela, a lawyer, noticed that her mother's will left everything to Shipman, completely omitting her family. She alerted the police, which led to a reopened investigation. Kathleen's body was exhumed, and an autopsy revealed traces of diamorphine, a powerful opioid. Shipman claimed she was a heroin addict and had documented this in her computerized medical records. However, forensic analysis revealed that Shipman had altered the records after her death. This critical mistake provided the evidence needed to implicate him. Further investigation uncovered a typewriter used to forge Kathleen's will. The typewriter's unique flaws matched those in the will, directly linking it to Shipman. On September 7th, 1998, Harold Shipman was arrested. After his arrest, families of other victims came forward, prompting a thorough investigation. Police examined 15 additional cases and uncovered a clear pattern. The evidence pointed to lethal doses of diamorphine, falsified death certificates, and cremations used to destroy evidence. Shipman's crimes spanned from 1975 to his arrest in 1998. During this period, he was confirmed to have committed at least 218 murders, though some estimates suggest the true number may be as high as 260. Shipman was convicted of 15 murders and sentenced to life imprisonment. However, in 2004, he hanged himself in his prison cell. Later, a fellow inmate claimed that Shipman had confessed to killing 508 people, though this remains unverified. Experts have speculated on Shipman's motives. Some believe his actions were influenced by his mother's death from cancer, during which she was treated with morphine. Others view his crimes as driven by greed or psychopathy. Regardless of the reasons, Harold Shipman's heinous acts remain one of the darkest chapters in medical history. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. We appreciate your heartfelt comments and can't wait to see you in the next video.